Hi Whovians, Harry here, and welcome to my first video under the channel with its new title, The Whovian Poker Fan. Now, if you don't know what I'm on about at all, go and check out my last video. I will link it up in the cards above, but it's basically I've wanted to get more consistent with uploads. I've wanted to bring better content to you guys. So this has first started with a new channel and a new upload schedule, and I explained all that in the video where basically a channel update that the channel is now going to be called The Whovian Poker Fan. Of course, Whovians for Doctor Who and Poker Fan for Pokemon. And I will still be doing, of course, Pokemon content and Doctor Who content, but more consistently, and just bring better content for you guys. And also, I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below that what types of questions, what types of videos related to Doctor Who and related to Pokemon you want me to cover, because I want you guys to really enjoy the content so much, like 100%. And I want to bring the best content I can to you guys, the best content that you want to watch as well. So let me know down in the comments below what type of questions related to Doctor Who and Pokemon you would like to see. But of course, you've seen the title of this video. This video is going to go over how I think Donna Noble's memories are going to return in the 60th anniversary. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe, also leave a like and comment down below. And let's get in to the video. So, most fans think that Donna Noble's memories are connected to David Tennant returning as the 14th Doctor. And I think this is true. And a lot of fans think that Neil Patrick Harris's character is behind the 14th Doctor's regeneration into David Tennant, how the 14th Doctor is David Tennant. And I think this is true as well. However, I would be amiss not to mention that female Time Lords seem to have more control over who they regenerate into. Just take, for example, Romana 2, assuming the form of Princess Astra of Astros. She similarly did that by choice, assuming a form of a person she had seen before, and wearing Princess Astra's face, kind of. And also Missy regenerating into the Lumiat, which was a form that had all the goodness of a master. And Missy seemingly did that by choice, and, well, the John Sim Master said that he had killed Missy without, no chance of regenerating, but she came back and actually chose to take on a form that just had the goodness of the Master in that form, known as the Lumiat. So, the 13th Doctor could have chose a previous face for her 14th regeneration, as I can hear you saying that the Doctor has already done that thing before, where he's chosen a previous face that he has seen, like the 12th Doctor having the face of Caecilius. Of course, David Tennant saved Caecilius in the episode The Fires of Pompeii, actually with Donna Noble's help. Donna said just save someone, and the Doctor decided to save Caecilius and his family, and the 12th Doctor found out 1 series and 5 episodes after his regeneration, might I add, that it was because he was the Doctor and the Doctor saves people. But he chose it subconsciously because he didn't find out until 1 series and 5 episodes later in the amazing The Girl Who Died episode. That episode is amazing. That he chose Caecilius' face to save people.
I know where I got this face and I know what it's for.
Okay, what's it for?
To remind me. To hold me to the mark. I'm the Doctor, and I save people.
So being that there's really no precedent for the Doctor choosing a past face and the 14th Doctor looking shocked that he was David Tennant again, I think it is probably Neil Patrick Harris's character that has caused the 14th Doctor to become David Tennant again. So, who is Neil Patrick Harris playing in the 60th anniversary? Could be many people, but I think I have a list of the top 4 most likely characters he could be playing. So, he could be playing at the top of a lot of fans' lists, the Celestial Toymaker, of course, from the First Doctor serial, and he was a really powerful foe against the First Doctor. One of my choices has been the Dream Lord, and I actually did a video on why I think Neil Patrick Harris could be playing the Dream Lord. I will link that up in the cards above. And of course, the Dream Lord is from Amy's Choice, where he gave the 11th Doctor, Amy Pond and Rory Williams, a choice between two dreams, and the Doctor realised that they were both dreams, but it was really kind of a more character-centred episode, with the Dream Lord being revealed to be a kind of shadow, evil version of the Doctor. Another choice could be the Valiard, last seen in the Trial of the Time Lord, where it was a dark version of the Doctor, somewhere between their 12th and final incarnation.
There is some evil in all of us, Doctor, even you. The Valiard is an amalgamation of the darker sides of your nature, somewhere between your 12th and final incarnation.
So, well, we still haven't seen him ever since the Trial of the Time Lord, and we are now in the phase between the 12th Doctor's incarnation and their final incarnation, which could go on until the heat death of the universe, the way Doctor Who is going strong, so we might see him at some point, maybe even in the 60th anniversary itself. And also, it could even be the Master. Of course, the Master is kind of the dark version of the Doctor, their childhood friend turned enemy. And of course, all these foes, the Celestial Toymaker, the Dream Lord, the Valiard, and the Master, all of these have seemed to be beating the Doctor at certain points, that stories that they have appeared in. Just take, for example, the John Sim Master turning the Doctor old and then into a goblin. In the Sound of the Drums and Last of the Time Lords, he had seemed to beat the Doctor so thoroughly until Martha turned it all around in the Doctor's favour and the Doctor won. So all of these could have the power, I would say, to return Donna's memories to her. However, I think the two most likely from this list are the Celestial Toymaker and the Dream Lord. So let's start with the Dream Lord. Again, I have said I have made a video on why I think the Dream Lord could be the character Neil Patrick Harris is playing. And the reason I think he could be the character to have Donna's memories return is because in Amy's Choice, the Dream Lord made two dreams which felt so much to the Doctor, as well as Amy and Rory, like reality, and all the dream people felt real, so much that the Doctor felt he had to save them in Amy's Choice when they were being chased by the old alien villagers that could turn people to dust. The Doctor saved the dream people in that dream, even though they were fake. He felt like he had to save them in case this was the reality they were in. But the Dream Lord made two dreams that Amy and Rory, and even the 11th Doctor for most of it, felt like one of them was objectively the reality and one was the dream. But they couldn't tell the dream or the reality apart until the final 5 minutes at the end, where the Doctor realised who the Dream Lord was and deciphered that they were both dreams. So I feel like if it was the Dream Lord for the 60th anniversary specials, then the Doctor would be fully under his hypnosis and wouldn't know that this was a dream. And of course, in a dream, the Dream Lord could make anything happen, as seen in Amy's Choice. So let's now move on to the Celestial Toymaker. Of course, the Celestial Toymaker is a big foe of the Doctor's. There was actually a story that was never made where the Celestial Toymaker was going to make the First Doctor invisible and then make him visible again, but when he turned the First Doctor back to be invisible, it was going to be a different person. Kind of the first concept they came up with of regeneration. But if the Celestial Toymaker can mess with Time Lord biology, human biology should be easy for him to change. So he should just be able to make Donna's memories return like that. He should just make them return in a snap of his fingers. It should be so easy. If he can mess with Time Lord biology, human biology should just be easy for him to change. And I do just want to mention another link to perhaps Neil Patrick Harris's character being the Celestial Toymaker is that the second Doctor, after the first Doctor's regeneration, of course, into the second Doctor, he had slightly different clothes to what the first Doctor was wearing. The second Doctor appeared in slightly different clothes than the first Doctor. Just like how the clothes changed from 13's regeneration into 14. So it could easily be the Celestial Toymaker working his magic again. And of course, if the Doctor's regeneration is because of Neil Patrick Harris's character, he obviously set this whole thing up, and he probably thought the Doctor needs a companion, and gave him Donna Noble. However, there is one niggly little thing that is stopping me from thinking this theory 100%. In the 60th anniversary trailer, the 10th Doctor ducks under Sylvia's hands to go towards Donna. He is heading towards Donna. But maybe Neil Patrick Harris's character told him, you just open the gates to her mind again, and her memories will be returned, and her head won't explode. Her mind won't burn, and she won't die. So I would say that Neil Patrick Harris's character is 100% the reason why Donna's memories are coming back. And then, to stop Donna from travelling with the Doctor again, or to stop the ending from being too happy, because I know Russell T Davies doesn't like his endings being too happy, Neil Patrick Harris's character will reverse the memories back to being wiped just before the end, so Donna can't travel with the Doctor again, and again, the Doctor can't sort of visit in on Donna again, because it will kind of make Journey's End, the ending of that, feel less impactful if Donna's memories get reversed and stay reversed so she can remember the Doctor. But that is just my thoughts. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this theory. How do you think Donna's memories are going to return? And also, most importantly, what do you think of the new channel logo, the new channel name, and also what videos would you like to see from me? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, also subscribe, and share it out, and I will see you in the next one.